So as both a marketeer and someone who works for a technology company, I think this is a value that is something that I do share with Fujitsu as a corporation, which is the use of technology in a way that focuses on the human.
Right.
Because I think there's a lot of technologies at the moment that are really in a place of not exactly threatening, but really poised to change the relationship that people have with each other and with technology. Things like AI, Internet of Things, robotics, automation. The world is changing at this massively fast rate, and I think there's a real risk that when technology is exploited for its own sake, or purely in the interest of profit, or anything like that, then we can very rapidly find ourselves in a place where we don't understand the consequences. And they maybe aren't consequences that are good for people. So I think that sort of real relentless focus on technology as a force that needs to drive good for people, I think that's something I absolutely get behind.
And how's that practiced across? Is that a standard value for Fujitsu? How's that practiced across the?
So I think that's absolutely fine. So I think again, it's just ultimately it comes back to conversation. It's conversation with each other inside the company. It's sort of talking to each other about, right, well, we're thinking about doing this. How will that affect our customers? It's talking to our customers. It's understanding what they are thinking, what they are trying to do. As certainly in the UK, as a company who largely are selling to other companies, it's quite often thinking about our customers.
Right.
So again, thinking about their challenges, understanding what they're trying to do, and really trying to sort of apply the technology in a way that again leads to a real improvement for them. I think certainly, again, being a Japanese company by heritage, there is a real focus on that technology as a force for social good that flows down through it's a very long-term view. I think sort of quite a lot of discussion and strategy and dialogue in the technology world is what's next week. Well, what's next month? It's on a very short time scale, whereas Fujitsu thinks a little more in terms of decades. What's going to be 2030, and what's the world going to look like then, and how can we start to shape that technology to mean that in 2030 people are doing okay. It's more that sort of approach.
I think for me it's collaboration. I think as a writer, that inherently, that I am one part of the machine, or I'm one part of the whole thing that makes the product, or it's never you as an individual that makes everything. And I think I'm a huge socialist, so that's probably where it comes from. That sort of equality, really. As a writer who writes plays, my story can only be told if the director directs it, and the actors act it, and the designer designs it. The sound designer makes the sound, and the light designer does the light. And actually, in extension of that, the audience then has a job to make the story themselves too. So there's that sort of democracy in a way, in a collaboration. I think as a marketer, that's the same thing, because you're so connected to every other part of the business. And you have a responsibility of bringing the audience in and giving them a sort of democratic view on what's going on internally. And it just means that everyone gets to shape everything, and actually everyone can have an idea, and that can grow, and that can be explored, and that no one is wrong.
No, absolutely.
Sort of thing. It makes the environment very open.